104.5 The Team, your home for Big Board Sports, where you'll hear Chris Onorato with Roger Weiland. Chris joining us right now for Section Tuesday. Chris, first things first, JG3, somewhat human, puts up big numbers, but they don't win for once. What did you make of last night's game?
Yeah, 56, and still not enough against a really good Chalmont team. And guys, a lot of people had said to me before that game, hey, don't be surprised if Chalmont finds a way to beat Glens Falls on Monday night, because the length of the Sabres defensively may bother Girard. And if you see 56 points, you just assume, boy, he had a great night. How can Glens Falls not find a way to win? But when you look at the shooting numbers, 11 of 28 from three, under 50% from the floor overall. Look, this is the makeup of the Glens Falls team. So people who want to bang on him for taking too many shots or not shooting a good enough percentage, okay, fine, you can do that. But also be aware that if Glens Falls is going to win any games this year, Girard had to get the large majority of the shots, and he had to score more than 50 points. So he did everything last night that he's done all season long. People just may find, a reason in a loss to punch some holes in his game. But it's who he has been all season in order for this Indians team to get to the Class B semis.
So he's currently the highest scorer in New York State high school basketball. Averages over
3,300 points.
Right, crazy.
300 points with a year to go. It's crazy.
Averages 50 in regular season, 54 in postseason, and
right.
and people want more from him.
Hey, that's the society we live in, man. What's my paycheck every week? No matter how much it is, I want more. It's just who we are. It's you give me some, I want a little bit more each time. And if Girard had scored 60 plus last night, we may be talking about them playing for the sectional title. Didn't work out that way. You're right, though. He did all he could do, and now we kind of wait for the summer. What does the AAU circuit schedule look like for Girard? Is it possible he makes a decision this summer before playing football in the fall, which he continues to tell us he's going to do? And we'll see. We will wait and see if other offers come along and if he is willing to make a decision really before he needs to.
Well, I got the poll up at 1045theteam.com right now, because what's he got? 22 offers?
Boy, is it up to that? Yeah, I mean, look, honestly, guys, when Michigan came in, when Syracuse, Oklahoma, Duke followed, I thought, okay, now we are where we all figured we would be at some point anyway. I mean, the UAlbanys, the Sienas, of course, they'd have to be crazy not to offer him early on. And then he has, Boston College, which is nothing to sneeze at, certainly, but when you throw in Duke and Syracuse and Michigan into the mix, those three, in my mind, are certainly the front runners. I'm not breaking any news by saying that. But does Carolina come? Does Villanova? Does Notre Dame? Are there other big schools here that will make offers before too long? And then that will complicate the decision, I'm sure.
Chris Onorato, it's Section Tuesday, all the local sports right here on 104.5 The Team.
Although JG3's path to a sectional title has ended, it hasn't ended for a lot of other teams. It's a loaded schedule tonight. We got hockey, boys semifinal action to the Cool Insurance Arena, and girls semifinal action as well, both on the ice and on the hardwood tonight.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be at Union College tonight for the sectional final in high school hockey. I'm really looking forward to that one. I was there last year when LaSalle won in overtime. LaSalle's back to defend it. Can they do that against the number one seed, Bethlehem, which is really good? An Eagles team, by the way, that's never played for a sectional championship before in program history. They've got the player of the year, Thomas Liebold. The kid is an absolute beast. He's at his local YMCA like 5, 6 in the morning every day before school just to get work in, to get shots in. I was not there that early, but I saw him in the afternoon working, and I'm telling you, I mean, his skills are just off the charts. He can place the puck anywhere he wants on net. And then speaking of net, Alex Briner in goal for Bethlehem was terrific in the semifinal. He's another senior, a guy who wants to get it done this year. And he's really, really good. So LaSalle, it will not be easy for them to repeat, even though a lot of people certainly would think, okay, they won it last year, they'll do it again this year. Bethlehem's a really, really good team, and they have been all year. In basketball, yeah, you got the AA boys semifinals up at the CIA, I like to call it, the Cool Insuring Arena, because nobody's ever going to remember the Cool Insuring Arena. So let's just call it the CIA. And Saratoga's won 18, 19 straight games, whatever ridiculous number it is going into this one against Colony. And then on the other side of the bracket, Shen CBA. We've seen that meeting before this year. CBA's healthy this time around, which will make a really big difference. And if Jordan King can have another big game for the point guard position at 27 the last time out, the brothers will be really, really difficult to beat. Saratoga is one of those teams, guys, that's flown under the radar because they don't have a superstar. Like some of their best athletes are going to go play sports in college in another sport, not basketball. But they've put it all together with Matt Usher. And look, Colony's got Isaiah Malk, who's just an absolute beast. He's a load to handle down low. Can Saratoga find a way to neutralize him and at the same time keep that team ball going?
It's amazing to think this is a Tuesday night in February. It feels like one of these Friday nights back in the fall where you got football going on and soccer as well. This is one of the best slates of Section 2 athletics in a long time. But even with all that being said, we got some action right here on 104.5 team tonight at the CEFCU Arena. Albany takes on Binghamton. Senior night, no Travis Charles. Are we going to take this game tonight as an evaluation process of how Albany was going to be able to play without Travis Charles going forward?
Boy, it's a great question. Yeah, I mean, I think to a degree it has to be, right? They'll honor their seniors, Greg Steyer. I mean, you want to take the other side of things down low. Steyer has improved every single year he's been on that UAlbany campus. It's pretty incredible. No real offers out of high school. Doesn't wow you in any way. But he will outwork you. And he's gotten bigger, and he jumps. The thing is with Greg, he's probably more athletic than he looks. So he probably takes some people by surprise. Like, he'll outjump a lot of people who are bigger or more athletic than him, and he will outmuscle you, no doubt. So when we talk about honoring seniors tonight, of course, the CBA kid, Greg Steyer, is one that a lot of people would love to see him go out with a win, and they'll beat Binghamton tonight. I understand, obviously, they're shorthanded without Travis, but they'll beat Binghamton tonight. And then going forward, you said it. Look, you're going to host a game Saturday night. We've seen a UAlbany team in a quarterfinal game surprise before. Better not happen again this year, even though Stony Brook coming in as the 5, and that's always a tight game. And then, okay, after that one, let's see. What can you do up at Vermont on Tuesday night of next week in the semifinal before having to worry about the final? You have to go to Burlington before the championship game, which was the objective all along was, can we just hold off on Vermont until the title game? Well, you can't now. You have to deal with them in the semifinal. But get tonight done, get Saturday night done, no matter how shorthanded they may or may not be, and then you worry about the Catamounts.
Chris Onorato, of course, you can catch him on Big Board Sports right here, 104.5 The Team, 10 to noon every weekday, and then the Mighty 1-3, News Channel 13, as well as just it feels like you're everywhere lately, except for hanging out with us in studio, Chris.
I'll be back next week, I promise.
All right, that's all I needed. That's all I needed to hear.
See you then, Chris.
All right, man. Thanks so much.
All right. Thanks, guys.